Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel today. Today I'm going to give you a quick demonstration about how to use CloudFormation to create an EC2 instance. So first of all, let me just give you a little knowledge about the CloudFormation script. So CloudFormation supports two formats of scripts, JSON and YAML. So CloudFormation script may have 9 sections, but only resources section is required. The others are just optional. So here is a link. It has all the property reference of CloudFormation script. So if you are a beginner, you will find it very useful when you write your script. So here in this page, you may find the explanation of each properties down below. Alright, enough said, let's take a look at my demo script. So in this script, I have two sections, description section and the resources section. And I'm gonna create two resources, security group and EC2 instance. For each resource, for example, a security group, you need to specify type and properties. If you want to build a security group, the type is always like this. To create a security group, I put 4 properties. They are just necessary and most simplified. The first one is a group name. You just give it a meaningful name. The second one is for ingress firewall policy. So you need to specify a protocol port range and the source IP segment. Give it a meaningful description here for the group. The most important property is VPC ID. Then how do you know which value it should be? The simplest way to find the value is from your AWS Web Console. Here, go to your VPC page. In the VPC menu, you will see the value. Next, let's focus on creating an EC2 instance. The type of this section is always AWS EC2 instance. Here I put 6 properties in the EC2 instance section. Availability zone, EBS, image ID, instance type, key, and network interface. Although availability zone is an optional property, I suggest you to better have it. It will be a help for you to manage your EC2 instance. You can get your zone name from your AWS Web Console. Just go to VPC service, select the subnets menu, then just pick up a zone in which you want to put your EC2 instance. So next, let's just create a EBS volume. So this value is just the same as the one if you create the EC2 instance from your Web Console wizard. In this demo, I'm going to create a Ubuntu server. The default volume mount point will be dev/sda1. Next, you need to specify the image ID. You can get this ID from your AWS Web Console. Just go to EC2 page. Launch a new instance. So you will find the ID from this wizard. Then specify the instance type. You can find the type in the second step of this wizard. Same as you create a EC2 instance from your Web Console, you need to specify the key name. You can find the key name in the EC2 page, key pair section. Last property is network interface. Give it a meaningful description. For T2 micro instance type, you can only have maximum 2 network interfaces. The device index will be either 0 or 1. Let's put 0. So next, you need to specify subnet ID. Find your subnet ID in the VPC service subnet menu. In this page, you also notice the subnet IPv4 CIDR. It's 172.31.16.0/20. Let's just use the first available IP. It starts from 4. 0 to 3 are reserved by AWS, so you cannot use it. So the last thing is you need to specify the security group. Just refer the group name we created above. The name should be exactly the same. Okay, let's run the script in the CloudFormation. Just click create a new stack, select the script, and click next. Give it a name. And click next. Then leave all the options as default. Then just run. In this script, we will just create 2 resources. So roughly just takes 1 minute. Alright, job done with success. Okay, let's go to EC2 and take a look at what's going on there. So EC2 instance is there, very good. And the volume is also there, looks right, all the properties. And the security group, alright, correct. Also the network interface, yeah, it's also alright. I'd like to mention here, if you create an EC2 instance from AWS Web Console Wizard with all the configuration default except the availability zone, because we specify the availability zone in the script, this instance will be basically same as the one we just created. So if you go to S3 storage, you will find the script you just uploaded there. There's a downside in my script because I hard-coded everything like image ID, key name. So let's just improve it a little bit. In the enhanced version of my script, I added a mapping section. In this section, I give the image ID a name as well as the key pair. So I can refer the name in the resources. So the benefit of doing so is, for example, if I have 10 servers and I need to update the image ID at once, so I can just update the image ID in the mapping section and no need to change the ID in the resources one by one. So if you want to delete the resource you just created, you can just delete from AWS Web Console. Or you can delete it in the CloudFormation stack. Just delete the stack, then all the resource created will roll back. Depends on how many resources you want to delete. In this demo, the rollback process will take just 2 or 3 minutes. But if you have more than 100 resources created, then the rollback period will take like 3 or 4 hours. Let's go back to check the result of rollback. You go to EC2 instance, you see the instance has been terminated. The other resource should be too. In this demo, I prepared a YAML script. I just used a online tool to convert JSON to YAML, so you will get the same result. There are many online tools you can use to convert JSON to YAML. Here is the example. Thanks for watching.